Good evening on what is for me a rainy Thursday evening. I have found an interesting game called Fill Up the Hole. And like the title says, there is a hole and you take trash and you throw the trash into the hole, or rather you get little minion workers to throw trash into the hole for you. And every time a piece of trash goes into the hole, you get a bit of money depending on the value of the trash. Which doesn't sound very good if you compare it to, the modern sensibilities about how trash should be dealt with, but in the game, that is in fact a good thing. This is a demo for a game that has been around for a while. You can in fact wishlist it on Steam. It's not available there yet, I don't believe, but it is, it's a coming game. And we'll talk about that a bit later. Let's first of all just show some gameplay. So we click new, we start a new game. I'm just gonna go past all of the in-game tutorials and show you. So this is a piece of trash, this is the hole. We take the trash, we drop the trash in the hole, and we get some money for it. There is a roguelike element in that when we throw enough of the trash into the hole to fill it, there's a big earthquake button. Click that and it'll destroy all of the buildings that we've built. We'll see those in a moment. Give us some trash back for them with a bit of money, so we'll lose all of the money we have, but we'll get some trash that we can then make more money out of. And also things called shards, which will unlock a tech tree once we get there. So let's play for a bit. Alright, so we need minions to do it for us, because doing it all ourselves is a bit slow. First minion is free, of course. We just have this bit of trash here. We need more trash. What we can do is build a house. Oh, I don't have $5 yet. So why is it not working? So yeah, we build a house. The house is something that the minions will go into every so often, because they get unhappy as they do their work. The house will let them go inside there, I suppose, go to the bathroom or something, whatever they do in there, it makes them happy. They also produce a little bit of more trash, which they will then throw into the hole. And the important thing the house does is it increases the number of minions we can hire. So now we have 2, and now we have 3. If we upgrade the house some more, the max amount will go up a bit. We can also build a factory once we hit 15. So let's help out a bit. Throwing the trash. Oh, it's actually quite tricky, but also very satisfying. So yeah, so now we have a factory. In the factory we can assign a worker. One of these guys will now run in there and start doing factory work. There we go, one has gone inside there, and every time it goes through a thing it spits some trash out. We can upgrade that obviously to produce more trash, but it keeps our money coming in. Alright, so that is maxed out, but anyway, so we have money coming in. We have our workers running backwards and forwards. There's this one's making himself happy now, has a big smile, and we can build a catapult, which means that anybody on this side of things can actually throw the trash in if we assign someone to do it, and it will just launch it over there, which is a lot faster obviously than carrying it by hand the whole way. This has also spawned a rock. If we assign a worker to the rock, the worker then sort of chips away at the rock, throwing some trash everywhere, and that is then another way of producing trash. But now we have nobody actually putting the trash in, we just have our catapult guy launching it in. Can we buy another minion? No, we can't. What we can do is buy another level of house. And as you can see, this has now unlocked 3 more slots, which we can purchase workers for. As soon as we have 12, we'll have room for one more. We can help out by throwing some of this stuff in ourselves, because we have the great godlike powers. This is like that game where you control giant creatures and got little villagers to worship you. What was that called? I can't remember. I loved that game. It got a bit weird because you had to chain the giant creatures. But you know, that aside, it was I really enjoyed impressing the workers. The villagers. You could throw a rock over the village and they would be very impressed with it. It was a great game. Very pretty for its time. Can I give... no. This is actually... oh, okay. Can I pick that up? I can't. Ah, that's so annoying. See, this is a shard. Unfortunately, the shards travel very, very slowly, and they are used in the upgrade tree, which we will unlock as soon as we've gone through our first cycle of filling the hole. But yeah, it's weird. What we can do is build another layer of house, and that will allow us to purchase more minions. Quite thinking as I try and drop the trash in the hole. It's actually quite tricky to do because it doesn't pick up very easily. Alright, so now we've maxed out our minions again. They are filling the hole quite quickly, and we're almost done with our first sort of layer of this game's roguelike meta progression. We don't even need to upgrade any of the buildings anymore. So yeah, I mean, obviously you can see the gameplay, you can see how it works. I think it's a great game. There will be a link in the description. Come and play it, and maybe consider wishlisting it on Steam. I do have a few critiques that hopefully will be useful to the dev or dev team, whoever has made it. The UI is awesome. The art style's a little strange, but certainly it works for the game idea. I don't really like these buttons down here. I don't think this is... I mean, it's a good way of doing it, and I can... It's you know, it's associative and all of that kind of stuff, but it doesn't... It looks messy and untidy. It's a little bit intimidating if it's the first time you've seen it. It's weird. I'm not comfortable with it. But I mean, that's very much a personal thing. So if you like it and you've spoken to other people who like it, obviously, don't listen to me. But I don't like it. I do like the mouse overs. I think they're a little bit too much sort of in the middle of the screen. It would be nicer if this appeared sort of over here when I moused over something, and just, because it's in your face and it wiggles and everything, and it seems a bit much. It's suddenly there and everywhere if you're a new person trying to learn how things are, and also they don't go away even when you do know what's going on. So that's the UI. The sounds, the music is very cool. It's a little bit bleepy. I know it's that kind of sort of 8-bit retro sound effects things, but still, I don't know. I'd like more sort of immersion sounds around the garbage being dropped in, and garbagey sounds like seagulls or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'd like more sort of sound depth. The art is strange. I don't know, why has it got this? Is it? Can you use 3D glasses? Are there options here? Okay, you can turn the screen effect off. This is a really, really good options menu. I like it. It's very cool. there's a whole quests thing, but I haven't really gone into that too much. Obviously, a lot of it's not available in the demo. There's the upgrade tree, which we haven't unlocked yet, but we're about to. Yeah, that side of things is fine. I think the artwork's a bit cleaner once you drop the visual effect. Is that for 3D glasses? I didn't see anything mentioned about it anyway, but it did kind of look like that. The game feeling in terms of interactivity. Again, I don't really like the way the menus are kind of in your face. I don't like these big buttons underneath everything. I'd have preferred a sort of drop down menu in the corner. This, I suppose, gets you up and running a little bit quicker. Why are these guys so upset? Because I picked them up? I don't know. Are they upset because they're not doing anything because of the earthquake? Oh, anyway. So yeah, the feeling there, I mean, it's a little bit tricky to throw the trash sometimes, but it's fine. That's not a vital part of it, and the fact that you can do it, I think, is just great. Yeah, so the game feeling is fantastic. You know, if that carries through to take trash back out the hole, that would be quite funny. Let's go to the question of the immersion, which is the big thing for me. The game as it stands is fine. You have a hole, you put trash in the hole, you get money back, and you're now trying to make more money to you're trying to make more trash to make more money. That's fine. That's as a sort of a game concept, that's cool. It's a little bit odd, which works fantastically for an Itchio game, because these kind of indie games are supposed to be a bit weird and a bit odd and a bit quirky. I think when you're competing in the Steam sort of game space, I think that might not work quite as well. I think it'll, you're up against other games that have some serious, deep, well thought out, good storyline lore there, and I don't know if this will compete particularly well with those. It'll feel like a sort of a cheaper second tier game, and somebody who's got money to spend, why would they spend it on a secondary game when they have more lore interesting games to play? Obviously that's not everyone. There's a subset of people who won't do that, but I feel it needs to be fleshed out a bit and given more actual story context, fictional context. That's my relatively unqualified opinion there. So hopefully that helps. Obviously, feel free to ignore it. So yeah, hit the earthquake button. Did the minions all jump into the hole? They've never done that before. Was it because I was picking them up and moving them? I don't know. That was weird. But alright. Good job, guys. Anyway, because I took too long to press the earthquake button. I don't know. That was different from last times. Maybe it's a bug one way or the other. But yeah, this is the game. We can now build stuff again. Build our house. There's plenty of trash there for the guys to work at. Let's get somebody working in the factory. And yeah, that's the game. That's all I really need to show off. If you like the look of this game, come and play it. There will be a link in the description, and I hope you enjoy it. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you feel like you want to see more reviews of more Itchio games, there's the subscribe button and the city YouTube bell of pointlessness. Feel free to click and ring those, and you will see more of me looking at other games and Itchio games mostly, and also a few other games that I like to play and hopefully entertain everyone with. But more important than all of that, I do heartily recommend hitting the comments. Say things. Tell me what you like about it. Tell me what you don't like about it. Tell me what you want to see in the future. All of that kind of stuff. Because if you interact with games that have content that you are looking for, the YouTube algorithm picks up on this engagement and understands it and will give you more content that you're looking for. And that is how you train YouTube to give you good stuff. And that's all I have to say about that. I thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye. Also, please don't make trash and throw it into holes. It's good in the game, it's not good in real life. Just a public announcement. Bye.